out there today, guys. We are going to take the new Rlaarlo AK917 out for its, I guess this is its fourth run. Made some more modifications to it, and as you can see right off the bat, we got some foam tires on here now. They are a tiny bit wider than the stock tire, but they are foam. They feel pretty good. The glue feels really good on these tires. I got these off of eBay. I'll see if I can find the link and put it in the description. We've also changed the gearing on this. Now, this was kind of weird. The supplied pinion and spurs that they supplied with the car. As you guys know, I'm running the largest pinion that was supplied with the car. And then there were the stock spur and two smaller ones. Now, I now have the smallest spur that they included with the car. Now, what was weird is when I went to mount this up last night, the motor wouldn't quite slide over enough to actually mesh with the spur. I made a little modification to the motor mount. It meets up nice and fine now, nice and smooth. However, I'm not sure what combinations exactly were meant for this car. I figured they included the parts with it and the spurs, so I got it mounted up. Had to make a few little modifications, but we're going to see what this gearing runs like. It could be slower, it could be faster. I don't know. But we got our 3S LiPo charged up here. This is what I was running. It's 3600 milliamp ADC 3S LiPo, guys. So we're going to take this thing out, give it another run. We're going to go back down to where I went last time, but we're going to use a little different part of it because the section I used last time has got a little too much of a curve in it, and it gets a little sketchy. So we're going to try and run the old part. But guys, we're going to head out there, see what this thing can do. So stay tuned, everybody. All right, well, we've made it out here. Some of you guys have been around. Remember the limitless passes. This is our stretch of road. Further down there is where I was the other day. And this part does not have any, other than a little tiny hole there, nothing too crazy with transition. So, letting the GPS link up to some satellites here. And I also did some other things with the car here. I eliminated all the lights, took all the wiring out, eliminated that as weight and just extra stuff in the way. Got rid of some of the stuff in the back, obviously a spare tire. But we get the foams. We're still running all the stock electronics. It's the 3S system in here. I'm pretty much ready to roll, guys. I'm going to get the battery in this thing and let's see what we got. I'm probably going to take it a little easy, just do a quick little test run, and then we'll give her a full rip and see what happens. All right, guys, we got the GPS linked up here. She is showing some numbers, I think. Yep, there we go. All right, we're gonna get her lined up here and we'll take our first pass. All right, guys, coast is clear now. I got the steering right turned way down. Let's give her first first light pass here, see what it feels like. Man, it is so touchy. The only thing I wish I could slow down still is slow down the steering on this thing a little bit. Like, it hardly steers. But man, when you're really moving with this car, it just wants to it wants to dart off sometimes. So, all right, well, it didn't feel too bad though. We'll give it another whirl here. I'm gonna go ahead and get it lined up and we'll give her a first pass. Just so you guys can see, just barely running it, I hit 56 mile an hour, so, and that was barely even halfway throttle, not even. So as long as I don't crash it, who knows what we'll get. All right, coast is clear. All right, slow down, slow down, slow down. And now it does feel like it was kind of having a hard time pulling this gearing, to be honest with you. It wasn't yanking it, quite as hard as it would. I'm trying to get it turned around down here. See if I can get it back around. Ooh, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. All right, we're gonna bring her back in. I'm gonna turn up my steering speed here a little bit so I can turn it around easier and bring her back down, guys. See what she's got. I won't cut the camera. Sorry, it's gonna be a longer clip here, but we'll see what we got. It doesn't feel like it's pulling it quite as hard, or it's just, I don't know if it's my imagination, but let's see what we got. All right, so stop, read, 83. Hey, we're making strides here, guys. That's 83 miles per hour with the stock electronics. You know, you guys will be able to see that, I think. My GoPro's being weird here. 83. Not too shabby for the Rlaarlo AK917, guys. You know, it's all still stock electronics. You know, I know a lot of guys out there have been putting 4S systems in there, and they've hit 70 some mile an hour. But I'm really impressed with the fact that we hit 83 miles per hour with stock electronics and just messing with the gearing. The foams definitely make it ride and track a lot smoother, but you definitely have to turn the steering rate way down on this car to make sure that you don't overcorrect. All right, guys, well, it's always the last one that's the killer, but we're gonna try one more pass, just see if we can do any better, or if that was what we're maxing out with the stock gears. But let's give it another run. Oh, she good. Yeah, I got that thing. I literally have the steering dial, guys, turned all the way down to probably, geez, it's almost at 0. Sorry, I'm adjusting it now so I can actually turn it around now properly. And we got a car coming. So that's gonna be our last pass of the day, guys. I'm happy with the speed we got already with the 83. You know, I was hoping to definitely beat the 75. I wasn't sure what this gearing was gonna be like on here. But so far, super impressed. Honestly, I think with a different ESC in here, I mean, you'd definitely be able to hit the 400 or the 100 mile an hour mark. I just don't think that the stock 3S system has quite enough punch to get it up, but who knows? All right, we'll check what that run was. Stop, read, 81. So we're up in the, you know, the 80s. Hey, we hit the 83. That was awesome. I'm super happy with that. And she's running nice. I'm kind of getting a little better handling on the steering and the control of this thing. So it can only go up from there. I think my next step with all of this car and kind of trying to get this thing to 100, which I definitely have plans to. I think with a different ESC, with a 4S ESC, there should be no problems with this gearing and this current setup. It'll hit 100 mile an hour without question. Probably first run, you know, if I leave the gears that are in here now and put a 4S system in it, it's definitely gonna take. I'm gonna be doing some few test passes because she's gonna get up and fly in this car. Like I said, with the handling of it, you got to be very gentle with your steering movements. I mean, very gentle, guys, because she will track wherever you direct that thing. Sorry, I'm rambling on here. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this video. My goal here was to beat the 75, and we did that with a stock gearing. We hit 83. Super happy with that. I might have to find a longer stretch of road or test out the distances on this transmitter so I don't run out. Maybe I'll get Trevor out here and we'll play around with that, trying to find out where the cutoff is, because I know I'm gonna have to get it way up there to that bend and be able to get it the whole way down to that bend to do 100 mile an hour with this car. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the new Rlaarlo video. Guys, I've been having a ton of fun with this new AK917. If you guys are interested in picking one up, the link is in the description where you can get one, and it also helps out the channel. But that is going to do it. So until next time, y'all be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.